Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us again for Day Zero's Comic Books You Should Be Reading. I'm your host, Black Superman, with...
And I'm Brainy from Enjoy Games and Comics.
So, last time, we did Danger Club, a kind of adult-oriented superhero book.
Well, I wouldn't call it adult-oriented. I'd say more mature audience.
Okay,
adult-oriented to most
Yeah,
people
that
refers
does
to...
actually refer
Correct,
to something a
but
little bit different.
It's a book that I wouldn't give to my kids, per se, but, I personally enjoyed it. I don't think it was too gruesome or anything like that. I'm sure the audience that saw the video and picked up the book, I'm sure they enjoyed it as well. But today we're going to tone it down a little bit. We're going to go for a book which is more oriented towards all audiences. And it is Finding Gossamyr by David Rodriguez and Sarah Ellerton.
Well, you turned me onto this book, which this book was really, really fun, actually. It starts off a little bit slow with the main character, Denny, starting it off in a class for gifted students.
Correct.
But then, as things are going on, progresses. It picks up really quickly, actually, and gets into the meat of the story.
Quite
so
true.
I really enjoyed this story.
For those of you who are interested, the story is about a genius kid by the name of Denny. And as you'll learn when you read this, he's not just a genius. He is a genius who is never wrong. So if he takes on a problem, you better be sure that he's going to solve it, even if it's impossible. That's what the story's about. And that's what the school's about, is their exam, the entrance exam, is basically you need to solve a problem that nobody can ever solve. Mm-hmm. Of course, what we learn in the book is that the problem is actually a portal, a doorway to another universe or land or whatever you want to call it. I think another planet, if I remember correctly.
Or another dimension or something.
Correct.
But yeah, where there's some peacekeepers who have come and saved these people who were basically born slaves on their planet.
Correct. The story revolves around both Denny and his older sister, who's basically his caretaker out of necessity. She's a teenager herself. At least that's what the book portrays it as. One thing I like about this book, the artwork is beautiful. If you love it, for every page Sarah's done a great job on. David's done a great job on writing the story. One of the most beautiful things about it is it integrates math into something that kids will love to read.
That's true. Because, when you look at the math problem that's presented, and that actually is the portal itself.
Correct.
The amount of physics that you actually are looking at on that page is just mind-boggling.
That is right.
But it makes you interested just because it's part of this overall story.
Exactly, and it's a way to just tell the kids, hey, look, this is what you can do in math. Of course, we know it's science fiction, but at least it's something that'll get them more
science fiction
interested.
does become science fact at some point.
Yes, it does. Let's hope this doesn't become science fact, because I don't know if I want those Gossamyr guys over, or you never know. Yeah.
Hey, I'd like one of the ships though.
Well, they have cool powers too.
Yeah, that's true. I really enjoyed Gossamyr, and the only problem with Gossamyr was that there was only one issue. Now, the issue number 2 is supposed to be coming out, I think, within the next week or two. Correct?
That's correct. At least it's scheduled to. So it is an indie book, so we'll give them at least another additional week. But I know these guys are really dedicated to the story. They're really dedicated to getting a release on time. So we should even if it's out in the next week or so, let's give it time.
Well, it's worth it. So be looking for it.
Correct. Next week, I guess we will be discussing Our Love is Real by Sam Humphries. We're going to take it back, another notch, going back to the more adult-themed books. And that's it for tonight, guys.
All right, so we hope that you will find Finding Gossamyr, and we hope that you will find it as enjoyable as we did. Until next time, we're your hosts, Black Superman.
I'm Brainy.
Signing off.